Hello students, good morning. How are you all? Yes, all are fine? That's great. And do you remember who am I? I told you in the last class. Yes, I'm your Soumya teacher. And which topic are we studying today? Any guesses? Oh yeah, you remember it, right? That is, we are studying topic under environmental science, that is EVS. But what is the chapter name? Oh yeah, someone is answering. What is it? Teeth and tongue. Okay. Have we started with this chapter? Oh yes, we already started with part 1. What we studied in part 1? Did we study something like structure of tongue or something related to tongue? Oh yes. But what is it? Can you all tell? Can you all recall once? Yes, I will give you quick 2 minutes where you need to recall the chapter under EVS, that is teeth and tongue part 1 topics. What are the topics covered under this? You need to recall once. Come on, close your eyes. Just try to recall what we studied in part 1 of this chapter, teeth and tongue. And your time starts now. What is it? Quick. Come on, close your eyes. Yes, 20 seconds are remaining. Hurry up so that I will be asking questions and you need to answer. Yes. Yes. 5 seconds more. Yes, it's time up. I hope all recalled. Shall we cross check once? Yes. So in order to cross check, I will play a video and you can just see whether you remembered all these topics. Okay? Done.
On the tip of my
Tongue?
ding ding ding, the tongue.
But I already have a tongue.
Before you decide, let me tell you all the wonderful things you'll get with your shiny new tongue. This amazing tongue can be used to talk, eat, and taste. First, let's talk about talking, since we're doing it already. The front of the tongue is very flexible and is used to create many of the sounds we call talking. Just try to say this or that without it. Go ahead, I dare ya.
Wow, that is hard to say.
Yes? Did you all try? What is it? Here in this, they are explaining the structure of tongue and its functions. And you all know that we can talk, we can communicate, and we also can, what is it? Yes, come on. Yes, so we can talk, we can taste, and we can eat or swallow food using tongue. Yes. Then what else? We'll continue with this.
The back of the tongue helps with other sounds like K and G.
How would we sing without this wondrous muscle in our mouth?
Terribly, but with it, the tongue can also help us eat. It moves food around your mouth while you chew, pushing it to your back teeth so they can grind it up.
It's like a marvelous spit-covered food-moving machine.
While the teeth grind up the food, it gets mixed with saliva.
Which we also call spit.
The spit and food mixture then get pushed by your tongue to the back of your throat, where it travels down your esophagus or food pipe to your stomach.
Eating would be awfully hard without saliva.
And flavorless, since a dry tongue can't taste a thing.
Thank you, Spit. Tasting is the best.
Yes, what if you have dry tongue? Can you taste anything? No. So, your tongue have something called saliva or spit, which helps us in tasting along with the taste buds.
The surface of your tongue feels rough because it's covered with a layer of small bumps called papillae.
Papillae. Papillae.
The papillae contain your taste buds.
And those help us taste everything from apples to zucchini.
And everything in between. The average person has 10,000 taste buds. These amazing little bumps can
How many taste buds do we have? It's 10,000 it seems. Yes, that's interesting, right?
detect sweet, sour, bitter, and salty flavors.
Now you're just making me hungry.
And your
Yes, she's hungry it seems. Are you all hungry? Yes? Did you have your breakfast? Okay, fine.
should be. Your brand new tongue can detect all 4 of these fabulous tastes at once.
Now hold on, Nerve. I've heard there's a 5th kind of flavor the tongue can taste. It's called umami. It's the Japanese word for yummy, and that's how it tastes. Think of Parmesan cheese, ketchup, sauces made with soy sauce.
Yup.
Yes, that's one more taste. What is it called as? Mami. You remember? Last class I was explaining that's a Japanese word to tell yummy. They use mami. So which and all food taste umami? Have you tasted sauce? Is it sweet, salt, sour? Can you tell it? Yes, it's called as umami. Cheese, mushrooms, yes, they belong to the category of umami taste. Yes. Yes, that's all the things we discussed. Papillae, taste buds. How many taste buds are there? Around 10,000. And why it is useful? Why it is useful? To talk, to taste and swallow food. It helps, its movement helps us to swallow food inside. And what happens if you don't have tongue? Yes, these all things you cannot do it, right? Of course. Yes. So in today's class, what are we going to learn next? We are going to learn teeth. And I asked you, I gave one homework to you, right? What was it? To stand in front of the mirror and check how many teeth you all have got. Each individual child have different number of teeth at present, right? Why it is different? It depends on you might have lost a tooth, 1 or 2, yes, or few yet to lose. So based on that, you and your friend have got different numbers. But as an adult, like when you cross the age of 18, all human beings will have how many? That is 32 number of teeth. Okay, 32 teeth you will get. And last class, we just have introduced about teeth. 2 set of teeth in a lifespan of a human being will be there it says. What are they called as? What are the types? Yes, someone is telling. What is it? Milk teeth. Yes, that is the first category. What about the second? Yes, they are called as permanent teeth. So 2 set of teeth you will have, not at together, but milk teeth, the first set of teeth when a child gets from around 6th month onwards. Till the age of 3 years, a baby will have around 20 milk teeth. And what happens? As you grow, might be at the age of 6 or 7 years old, you start losing your milk teeth or milk tooth. It's one by one you lose. So it's tooth. Okay. So at the age of 6, suppose you got your first milk tooth in the month of 6th month. Well, probably there is a chance to lose your first milk tooth at the age of 6. And this milk tooth and later will be replaced by a set of permanent teeth which will last longer till the old age. And we'll see in detail about these teeth. How many you have and how they look. Are all teeth look similar? No, right? So in today's part 2 topic, we will study about tooth or teeth and structure of a tooth. So these two things we are going to learn in today's class. That is in part 2 of teeth and tongue. Are you all ready? Yes, that's the spirit. Yes, the chapter name Teeth and Tongue. We have seen this structure of tongue and why it is helpful to us. And the tongue is a muscle and there are taste buds which help us to taste food. And the papillae are the small projections called as papillae, giving a rough appearance to the tongue. And tongue can be cleaned using a tongue scraper or tongue cleaner. And tooth or teeth, a single one is called as a tooth. One or more than one, it's called as a teeth. Yes, tooth are hard structures. Why they are used? They are used to tear, scrape and chew food into smaller digestible pieces. It also helps in speaking clearly and they give shape to our face. Have you seen your grandmother or grandfather? Those who don't have teeth set and they use artificial set. In the night, they might remove their tooth or teeth set and they wash it, brush it, and again they put it in the water and in the morning they wear it again after brushing. Have you seen they look different when they use the teeth set? They look properly. I mean, they have the teeth and they look different compared to when they remove their teeth set. Have you noticed? Yes. Yes. Why is it so? It's just because of your teeth set. If you do not have teeth, you look differently. Why? Because teeth gives shape to our face. So just imagine if you don't have teeth, how you look. Okay? So that's the thing. So teeth gives not only help us in biting or scraping or chewing our food into smaller digestible pieces, it also helps us to give a particular shape to our face. So that's the main function of teeth. And are they soft or hard? Yes, teeth are hard. Why? You can just touch your teeth with a clean hand and check whether it is soft or hard. Next, as I explained, two set of teeth in a lifespan a human being will get. The first set of teeth is called as milk teeth and the second set of teeth is called as a permanent teeth. Yes, milk teeth. What is this milk teeth? Do we get milk from the teeth? No. It's like the age where you drink or consume only milk and milk products, like milk. So it is called as a milk teeth where you will be totally depending on your mother. And here, the first set of teeth in humans, the first single tooth or might be one or more than one teeth, that is two or more, you get from the month of 6 after you were born. So they are called as milk teeth. And are they temporary teeth? No. So these are temporary, sorry, are they temporary? Yes, they are temporary. That means they don't last for longer. Might be till the age of 6, 7, they will be there. And after that, they start loosening and they start to fall. And once it fall, it will be replaced by permanent set of teeth. So we'll see more about this. These are temporary and start developing from the age of 6 months and fall out in a few years. A kid develops 20 milk teeth by the age of 3 years. So if you have a younger sibling, younger sister or brother or cousin, you can see if they are below age of 3 years, they will have 20 set of milk teeth. The teeth fall out generally starts after the age of 6 and many last till the age of 12 or 13. So one more homework you can note down. You ask your parent about when did you get your first milk tooth. Okay? At what month you got it. And ask them, or if you remember it, when you start losing your first milk tooth. These two things you need to do it. I repeat, when you got your first milk tooth and when you lost your first milk tooth. At what age? So this is what you have to note down in your book. So teeth usually fall out in the order which they developed. Yes, as I said, suppose you got first this side of incisor teeth or the first milk tooth in the month of 6, then you generally at the age of 6 years you lose your first milk tooth. What you got the first tooth, no, that is going to fall first. So first come will first serve. I mean, first come will be lost first. Yes. I hope milk tooth or milk teeth is clear to you. We'll go for the next set of teeth. They are permanent teeth. So milk teeth are then replaced by the strong permanent teeth. An adult human develops a total of 32 permanent teeth. So you might ask your parents to open up their mouth widely and you can count. If they brushed properly and if they did not have any teeth problem, then they should have all 32 set of teeth. This also you can check. So make it a note. Yes, now we'll be starting here about the structure of tooth. Yes, we don't know. We see only white color here, right? Can you see my teeth? Yes, my teeth is it white? Yes, because I brush twice in a day. Yes, 2 times I brush in a day. That is one in the morning as soon as I wake up and one at the night before I go to bed. And remember, after I brush in the night, I don't eat anything. So that I hope you all have this habit. If you do not have, it's not too late. You can still cultivate this habit of brushing your teeth twice in a day. So 2 times you have to brush your teeth. One in the morning and one in the night. And always remember, after each time you have some food or drink, you need to goggle your mouth. You have to rinse your mouth thoroughly with water. Or if you have some mouthwash, you can dilute it and goggle it or rinse your mouth. So that keeps or that avoids bad breath and germs out of your mouth. Yes, we'll see now what is the structure of tooth. So I will play a video which will give you a proper understanding. Yes, we'll play a video now.
On the tip of my
Tongue,
ding ding ding.
I'm sorry, I'll just play it. Yes, I hope you all can see what is written here. Structure of a tooth. Yes, shall we play? Yes, observe the video very carefully because it's the important topic. So you'll understand how your tooth is classified as. What is the structure of your tooth? What we see, that white portion, what is it called as? Inside that anything is else is there. All about that we'll study. So
Our topic for today is structure of a tooth. Our teeth help us to grind, chew, bite, etc.
Hurry up. Everybody is waiting for you.
Oh.
Coming.
I am Mr. Tooth. I have come from Dental Town. The visible part above the gum is called the crown. Wow, I was
yes, what do you mean by crown? The visible part of tooth. So if you just stand in front of the mirror, you can see a white color portion which we call normally as tooth. Yes, only a little bit portion of the tooth can be visible or teeth can be visible. So that is called as a crown. C-R-O-W-N. Crown. Yes. And if you have lost already your milk tooth, you might have seen something extra also. Inside that root also, you could see that, right? Which you normally could not see when it was fixed to your mouth or to the gums. But it was inside the gum. We call it as a root, right? We'll see in detail. So visible part of the tooth is called as crown. C-R-O-W-N. You can repeat the spelling and the word. C-R-O-W-N, which is called as a crown. It's the visible part of tooth.
showering. I realize my crown has a whitish covering. It's called the enamel.
Yes, what makes your teeth or tooth to get white color? It's just the enamel or enamel. Yes, so if you take every day brush, if you brush your teeth, so what happens? You're going to clean your teeth, right? And your teeth always will be in white in color. If you do not brush, the teeth color or tooth color will be changed partially, and later one day it comes to yellow and finally to black. So that's a different thing. But usually you will or you had or you have right now. That is teeth which is in white in color. Yes. So crown is white in color. The visible part of the teeth is called as crown, which is white in color. So what is that white covering? It's called as the enamel. That's what that Mr. Tooth is explaining here in the video.
It is the hardest substance in the body.
So is it enamel is hardest substance? Yes, it's the hardest substance. Enamel is the hardest substance in the body.
You have come here to give a lecture.
Let us study structure of a tooth. This is dentin.
Yes, so this is how actually your teeth look or tooth look like. It actually have got a crown that only the top portion what we see. Yes, you lost your milk tooth. I hope at least one you lost by this age. So when you lost your tooth, you might have seen along with crown, you might have also seen some extra white part which was inside your gum. Yes, which was rooted inside your gums. So the visible part of the tooth is called as crown, and what gives white or what gives the crown color white? That is because of the enamel covered on the part of the crown, which is a hardest substance. And gums, as you all can see, it's pink in color, reddish pink, right? Yes. Yes, something is called as dentine. What is it? So we'll see that. What is it? So which can we see it in our bare eyes? No, it will be inside your crown. We'll see what is it now.
The layer below the enamel is called the dentin.
Yes, what do you mean by dentine? The layer below the enamel is called as a dentine.
It forms the bulk of the tooth. It is not as hard as the enamel.
Is it hard like enamel then? No, the dentine is not hard as enamel. So the strongest one is enamel, and dentine is the part inside your enamel, and it forms bulk of the tooth, and it's not hard as enamel.
This is pulp.
Where's the pulp then? Can you all see the pulp? No, but you all might have experienced when you had pain or when your tooth was loosening, it was not fixed tight, it was shaking, and one fine day, you might have removed. And a tooth fairy also might have come on that day, right? When you lost your first milk tooth. Have you tried keeping your tooth, which was a milk tooth? Yes, and kept in the night below your pillow. Have you tried? Did everyone got tooth fairy in their dreams? And have she gave any what is that gift? Surprise gift? No? Okay. Oh yeah, yes, you had. Okay, fine. So try to remember it or try to recall. Did tooth fairy come on that day when you lost your first milk tooth? Fine. So you have experienced a pain, kind of little pain, and you had bleeding also, a little bit of blood also came out along with the tooth. Yes, so if you have noticed, you have something called pulp. Where is pulp? See that.
The soft portion inside the dentin is called the pulp.
So where will be the pulp? It will be inside the dentine. So first part what you can see is the enamel, and enamel or the crown. So enamel is covering the crown, and inside enamel you have a part called as a dentine, and inside dentine you have something called pulp, and pulp will have nerves which gives blood circulation. We'll see what is it now.
It consists of blood vessels and nerves.
Yes, can you all see blood vessels and nerves here, which is in red, which is in yellow and blue color. Yes, nerves.
The entire part of the tooth which is not visible and is inside the gum is called the root.
Yes, we have something called root. What is that root? It is not visible, right? It's below your crown, inside the gum. But when you lose your tooth, you can see it. It has to come entirely along with the root. So root is suited inside your gum, which is not visible when it is fixed.
This is the structure of a tooth.
Wow. Great job.
So did you all understand structure of tooth? Yes. So I hope all are clear about structure of tooth. So we'll recall once. along with the structure. So I'll play some PPT to you to make better understanding of the structure of this tooth. Structure of tooth. Tooth is made up of two parts. One is crown and the other is root. Crown, it is the visible part of the tooth. Root. What is this root? It's the part inside the gums which holds the teeth in place. If you see, if you try to shake your or move your tooth, it's not moving. Why? Because the root is inside the gum which is holding it tightly. And in case if your milk tooth it is, then you may feel a little shaky and it is ready to fall out. So neck, it is the region between the crown and the root. Can you all see this structure of teeth or tooth? Here only one is there, so it's structure of tooth. So enamel is the covering, white covering over the crown. Crown is the visible part of tooth. Pulp, dentine is the part inside your enamel. Pulp is again inside dentine. You can see it's in the order what is mentioned. And gums, which holds the tooth, and root, which part is not visible to you. Root is not visible to you, and it holds or helps in holding the tooth in the gums. And enamel. Teeth are covered with the white hard substance called enamel, and it is the hardest substance in the human body, and it protects the tooth from wear and tear resulting from chewing food. So when you chew food or when you have some hard substance, you use to cut some hard substance, you do use your teeth. And what happens? Our teeth can wear and tear. It can damage. So the enamel is help in protecting your teeth from these actions. Dentine. It is present below enamel. It is hard as bones, but not hard as your enamel. It provides support to the enamel. What is pulp next? Present inside dentine, and it is rich in blood and nerve supply. We have seen it in the video, right? Blue colored and yellow color was it, nerves. It provides nutrients to the tooth. So your tongue, see whatever food you eat, it have some nutrients, and those nutrients are supplied to the tooth with the help of this pulp, and pulp will have because it have nerves and blood. Why tooth becomes yellow? You might have seen, right? Your incisor teeth, or you might have seen as you age, or might be as you see your grandparents. If it is white, that's a great sign. And if their tooth color or teeth color is yellow, what happens or what causes this yellow color? It's just because if you do not keep your mouth hygiene. Yes, you don't brush properly, or you brush but not in a proper technique. You're not following a proper technique to brush your tooth or teeth. There is a technique to brush your teeth so that you get rid of all the germs or food particles get stuck in between your teeth. So what are they? So it's just because of plaques. You hear in the advertisements of some toothbrush or a toothpaste nowadays, commercial advertisements in the television. So they tell, so teacher, आपने कल पालक की सब्जी खाया था ना? Yes. Have you seen or have you heard of this kind of advertisement? Yesterday, the one boy is asking his teacher, you ate palak sabzi in the last night? Yes. And she'll just close her mouth. Yes. Have you noticed? Yes. Very good. You have noticed it. That means you watch television. Fine. So what happens? The food particles get stuck in between our teeth. And if you do not brush it properly, so what happens there? Plaque will be developed, and germs will be developed, and they are going to break your teeth or cut the teeth, or they might going to damage your teeth, and teeth can form holes. The holes we call it as a decay. And what happens next time and all, whatever your food you eat, it gets stuck there and germs will still grow in number and they're still going to harm you. So one fine day you get, it's not a fine day, it's the bad day only. So you get a toothache or tooth pain where you cannot eat anything, you cannot swallow anything, you have kind of pain. You can't even open mouth sometimes. If someone of you have noticed it, so see that you have bad habit of eating because you have to follow that structure. I mean, you have to follow the proper guidelines, what type of food to eat, what time, and your mouth hygiene is not proper. But still, it's not too late. Yes, you can develop or cultivate the habit of good food, eating good food in the right time, and keeping your mouth hygiene properly. That is brushing and other habits, good habits to keep it clean. So we'll see what is this. It's just because of the plaques present inside, and plaque is formed when we do not take care of our teeth and do not brush properly. That's what I mean to say here. When we eat, small bits of food get stuck in the spaces between our teeth or tooth. If these bits are not cleaned, they lead to plaque formation. This leads to germs to develop and they damage our tooth, causing tooth decay and cavities. Cavity word you might have heard in these advertisements of toothbrush and toothpaste. Solution. What is the solution now? We got the problem. We understood. What are the steps we have to follow then? Yes, every problem have got a solution, and that is brushing and rinsing mouth properly, and brush twice daily but gently. Don't use harsh methods to brush your teeth, because if you do that, you might have seen your gums will bleed and enamel gets damaged. So gently but in a using a proper technique and with a proper brush. And have you seen or regularly, do you regularly change your toothbrush? Have you seen your toothbrush shape? Do it look like what is that, sunflower? No, right? Then it's good sign. If it looks like a flower, yes, blossom or a flower, then it's telling you to replace your toothbrush because it is not going to clean anymore. So every month or every once in what is that 5 weeks or 1.5, at least 1.5 months, you need to see the shape of your toothbrush. If it's not straight, the bristles are not straight, if it is like this, like a flower, then it's time to change. Why you need to change? Because it's going to not going to clean your teeth anymore, so you need to change it. So, and visit doctor once in 6 months at least, so that to find out any filling is required or any cleaning process have to be changed. Yes, so that's all for today's class. And what are we going to see in the part 3? Part 2 is the today's class. Part 3, that is the end of this, we are going to learn, yes, what is it, types of teeth. We can see all our 10, 20 or 32 teeth are not of same size and same shape. They are different. About those things we are studying in part 3, and how to take care of our teeth. So these two things will be covered in the next class, about one more class. Okay. So I hope all the topics covered in today's class, that is structure of tooth, is clear to you and you remember till the next class. Yes. So that's all for today. We can continue in the next class in the part 3 topic. That's all. Thank you, students. Hope you enjoyed the session. Stay home, stay safe.